Welcome to the first edition of the Simpson Storm Coaches Show of the spring semester. I am Zach James, and we're joined here today by head men's basketball coach Charles Zanders. Coach, how are we doing?
I'm doing good, Zach.
The team has been playing much improved defense over this 3-game winning streak. Talk about the parallels from where they've been in the first half of the season to this point in the season.
Well, as much as I'd like to circumvent the process, it's all about development. The good thing that we're doing now is we're making actually where we're improved on the offensive end, which has improved our defensive end. And I mean this in this sense, because of the shot selections, the fact that we're making teams defend us are allowing us to get back in better defensive transition, which are allowing us to play better defense in the overall process of this. So it's kind of a catch-22. Our offense is dictating our defense, and most coaches like to say the defense dictates the offense. Well, we have shown we can score with anybody. So now we're running more efficient offense, which puts us in better positioning for defense.
Is there a specific point where you saw the light bulb turn on?
Yeah, I gotta honestly say, but it's been flickering throughout all season long. We've had some great games, some close games, and for whatever reason, we'll find a way to let it go, for lack of a better word. But so it's not so much that it just came on all of a sudden. Again, it's a process. We're at a point in our season where it's all starting to come together slowly but surely. We're still not where we want to be, but we're much closer than we were this week than we were 3 weeks ago.
This week you had a nice little 3-game winning streak against Central, Loris, and Wartburg. Which game was the most important win out of those 3, and what did you learn about the team?
Well, it's always good
winning streak.
Okay, sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah, it's all good.
It's always good to be Central. Especially at home, and considering they were in second place in the conference at the time that we beat them, and by the amount of point total that we were able to beat them by, kind of shown that we had arrived to some point that we were a team to reckon with as this season continued on. It's always difficult to go on the road to go to Loris. It is what it is. They're a good program, very well coached, and it's a tough environment to play in. And then again, Wartburg, of course, is just that. Wartburg, they've been dominant in this conference for many years. So anytime you get a chance to beat them, that's a good thing. But I would put it all back on the Central win. I think that's just for the rivalry's sake of it, and the fact that they were second in the conference. I think that was pretty big for us.
How did your defense hold Jordan Sadoff to only 10 points? He's a very good player.
Yes.
He was just off on Saturday.
Well, he's been averaging about 30 points a game against us over the last 2 years, which is my coaching tenure. And being a defensive-minded coach, that hurts more than you absolutely know. So we went into this game against Wartburg this past weekend knowing that if we were going to be successful, we needed to contain him. I didn't think we'd stop him. And anybody that thinks that they can, they're going to have a rude awakening. But I thought we could frustrate him, really stay in front of him. We double, triple teamed him at times. And ultimately, held him to a 10-point total, which is 10 points fewer than what he averages. So 20 points fewer than what he averages against us. So I'm very happy with that. But it was a collective effort. Our guys just understood. I give a lot of credit to our coaching staff who put together a great game plan on how to defend him and how to defend their offense and be effective. So it was a total team effort in shutting down or at least containing Jordan Sadoff, who I give full respect. He's a great player.
Absolutely. This week, you guys head up to the banks of the Mississippi to play Dubuque on Wednesday. What's the game plan in there, and how pivotal is that game for the program for this season?
We're facing another second-place team in the conference. They're the new second-place team, which stands in the way of us continuing to progress and hopefully having a shot to win the Iowa Conference before it's all said and done. Again, they do a great job up there. They're going to be well prepared for us. They were the first time we played them, and an 11-point loss to them earlier in the season. We didn't play very well, but I'm not going to say that was all us. I'll give them credit on that as well for the defense that they played. So it's going to be vital. I mean, if we're going to get to where we would like to go, this has got to happen tomorrow night.
Absolutely. Is the conference title still a viable goal?
Well, we're going to have to be a little lucky. I mean, Luther's kind of out there in front by 3 games over the second-place team. But, anything can happen. We still got 7 or 8 games left, I think, in the conference. So 7, 8 games left with 3 games out of first place for us. Let's say, and we get an opportunity to play them. I think we're going to make a strong charge at it. So that's still a goal. Still a goal.
Adapt, improvise, and overcome. That's
absolutely correct. Absolutely correct.
Off the court earlier today, you guys had a little gathering with special needs kids, and from the looks on Twitter, I noticed that the guys enjoyed that very much. Talk about the event and how the kids and how the guys embraced it.
Well, it's a collaboration between the Area 11 program in Des Moines. They put together a program where we have special needs kids who are mentally challenged or handicapped. They go through a multitude of activities, ring toss, sandbag toss, passing, shooting, just things that have a lot of fun, and it's a great opportunity for our kids to give back. To have an opportunity to be involved with, I don't want to say kids that are less fortunate, but kids who have challenges. And it allows our kids to see how very blessed that they are to be able to do what they do, and gives those kids that are challenged an opportunity to interact with our guys and get to see how great they are.
Absolutely. Well, that's a very, very good thing the guys did earlier today. Well, Coach, thanks for joining us here on the Simpson Storm Coaches Show. Good luck this week against Dubuque, and next week when Co comes into town.
Oh, yeah, we're looking for them, too.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Go Storm, right?
Go Storm. For the Simpson Storm Coaches Show, I'm Zach James.